as always, if you want to see the full uncut version, you can check out the Patreon down below. So now we're basically about to hit climax time. And I know I like climaxes myself. You can ask my girlfriend. So I'm gonna crack this open for this. I do like to crack open stuff, man.
ഞാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാറില്ല അച്ചോ. പക്ഷെ 5 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് ഈ നാട് വിട്ടുപോയപ്പോൾ ഇനി ഒരിക്കലും എന്നെ തിരിച്ചു വരുത്തരുത് എന്ന് കർത്താവിനോട് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. സ്വർഗത്തിൽ നിന്ന് പുറത്താക്കപ്പെട്ട ഈ മകന്റെ അപേക്ഷ. നീ ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെ? ദൈവപുത്രൻ വിതച്ച പാപങ്ങളുടെ വിളവെടുക്കാൻ ദത്തുപുത്രൻ ഉയർത്തെഴുന്നേൽക്കേണ്ടി വന്നു, ഫാദർ.
Bro, he's got some great quotes, though. I will say, bro, he's got some phenomenal quotes.
മാലാഖമാർക്ക് കടന്നു ചെല്ലാൻ സാധിക്കാത്ത ഇടങ്ങളിലേക്ക് ദൈവം അമ്മമാരെ അയച്ച പോലെ ദൈവത്തിന് കടന്നു ചെല്ലാൻ അറപ്പുള്ള ഇടങ്ങളിലേക്ക് ദൈവം തന്നെ നാട് കടത്തിയ കറുത്ത മാലാഖയല്ലേ ഞാൻ.
That's probably one of the best things about the movie, man. It's really his quotes.
ഫാദർ കരയരുത്. ഇനി എന്നെ കാത്ത കണ്ണുകൾ നനയരുത്. ഈശോ മിശിഹായിക്ക് സ്തുതിയായിരിക്കട്ടെ.
Praise be, baby. And stuff like that. Because he shall rise again. Ah!
वो न मरी न डरी.
फोन लगाओ, दिल्ली, और उसे लाइन पर लो.
किसे?
ये भाई बहन का होम मैटर है मुन्ना.
I hope these guys get hurt bad, bro. Like bad. They deserve the worst, man. All hate from me.
പ്രിയെ കാത്ത് 2 ഫയലുകൾ ഉണ്ടാകും. അത് വായിക്കണം, മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. പ്രിയെ കാണാൻ കാത്തിരിക്കുന്ന അതിഥികളെ അതിനുശേഷം മാത്രമേ കാണാവൂ.
ഞാൻ എന്താണ് പറയേണ്ടത്?
മനുഷ്യപുത്രൻ ഒരിക്കൽ പറഞ്ഞൊരു വാക്യമുണ്ട്. പറയുന്നത് നീ ആയിരിക്കില്ല, നിന്നിലൂടെ പറയുന്നത് നിന്റെ പിതാവായിരിക്കും.
It's just her face. It's like the way she carries herself, like her attitude. That's exactly what it is. The way she just walks into a room like a fucking absolute badass, bro. No cap, she's my favorite character in the entire movie. Literally, like number 1. Even over Mohanlal. Literally, like she's number 1 to me. I like her.
സജീവമായിട്ട് ഐയൂഫിലേക്ക് വരണമെന്നാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ.
വരാം.
Fair enough.
പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് 4 കണ്ടീഷൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. 1, IUF-ലേക്കുള്ള എൻ്റെ ജോയിനിങ് ഫോർമാലിറ്റീസ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ വെച്ച് പൂർത്തിയാക്കണം.
Seems fair.
2, ഞാനൊരു മെമ്പറായിട്ടായിരിക്കില്ല, പാർട്ടിയുടെ ലീഡറായിട്ടായിരിക്കും വരുന്നത്. 3, ഞാൻ പാർട്ടിയുടെ നേതൃസ്ഥാനത്തേക്ക് വന്നാൽ വിത്തിൻ അവേഴ്സ് കേന്ദ്ര അന്വേഷണ ഏജൻസികൾ എനിക്കെതിരെ ഒരു നോൺ ബെയിലബിൾ അറസ്റ്റ് വാറന്റ്. അങ്ങനെ സംഭവിച്ചാൽ പാർട്ടിയുടെ ഓരോ നേതാവും എനിക്കൊപ്പം ഉണ്ടാവും എന്നെനിക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ വെച്ച് ഉറപ്പ് കിട്ടും.
Yo, they're not liking this, I think. Are they? Maybe they'll go for it.
4, ഞാൻ നേതൃസ്ഥാനം ഏറ്റെടുക്കുന്നതിന്റെ ആഘോഷം എന്ന രീതിയിൽ നാളെ എല്ലാ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ആൻഡ് നാഷണൽ മീഡിയകളുടെയും പ്രസൻസിൽ PKR ഭവനിൽ വെച്ച് ഒരു പൊതുസമ്മേളനം നടത്തണം.
She's cool. I just like her because like the way she moves, like she moves with power. She just carries herself in just a freaking cool way, bro. It doesn't matter if she's a good guy or a bad guy. Like just the way she carries herself is just cool. Like she could be on either side. I don't care.
ഇന്ന് അവർ 3 കാര്യങ്ങൾ വ്യത്യസ്തമായിട്ട് ചെയ്യും. 1, ഇന്ന് വരെ അവരെ ജനം കണ്ട ലുക്കിലായിരിക്കില്ല ഇന്ന് ഇവിടെ വരുന്നത്.
That's probably true. Turns up looking like a beauty.
രണ്ട് അവര് സ്ഥിരം ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഫോറിൻ വണ്ടി അതിലായിരിക്കില്ല ഇന്നിവിടെ വന്ന് ഇറങ്ങാൻ പോണത്.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. The car. She do kind of be looking like a queen, bro.
This is nonsense. ഇതിവിടെ നടക്കില്ല. പറ്റില്ല.
So we are only carrying on orders.
അവരെ അങ്ങോട്ട് വിട്ടേക്കൂ.
That's literally what she was talking about at the meeting, them having to support her, right? The arrest order. She knew exactly what was coming.
ഓഫീസർ, അറസ്റ്റ് വാറണ്ട് ഉണ്ടോ?
Yes, ma'am.
എന്താണ് എനിക്കെതിരെയുള്ള ചാർജസ്?
അത്
PMLA Section 19 for money laundering. 5 കേസുകളുണ്ട് മാം.
ഓൾ നോൺ ബെയിലബിൾ അല്ലേ?
യെസ് മാം.
എന്താണ് അറസ്റ്റിംഗ് പ്രൊസീജിയർ?
ഒന്നുമില്ല മാം, ഞങ്ങളുടെ കൂടെ വന്നാൽ മതി.
ഈ സെക്ഷൻസ് പ്രകാരം അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഹാൻഡ് കഫ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നല്ലേ? Then handcuff me.
Yo, she's so fucking cool, bro.
Handcuff me.
She telling the police what to do. She's so fucking cool. Because she knows how to play it in her favor with the people. She's a genius. And you know what, man? She's hot. She is. She's a gorgeous woman. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's a genius. Imagine turning something like that into a full-on power play.
ഒരു യഥാർത്ഥ നേതാവിന് അണികൾക്കുള്ളിൽ ഒന്നും ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ? അതെന്താന്ന് ഇപ്പം മനസ്സിലായ?
I agree. That's fully goosebumps, man. What is that? Is that a bomb? Okay, no.
Yeah, tell me.
Karthik, Stephen is alive.
What?
Because the devil never dies. What do you expect? Well, kind of a bomb.
क्या करना है? गाड़ी पीछे ले, हाईवे के रास्ते से निकलता है. कॉपी.
It's gonna blow behind them. Oh, or that. You pulled up with a whole army. Hey, yo, don't shoot the cattle. That's not fair. That's a well-played ambush, I must say. There's literally nothing they could do about that. That's just game over right there. Well played. I think this movie is really like elevating itself right now. I think I have a lot to say on the review of this movie, man.
Do you know who I am?
I believe you're Batman. Batman. Batman, meet the devil. I just love that he always comes in like slow motion. It just makes him even more badass than he already is. Like some real Batman Zack Snyder style.
ആർക്കു വേണ്ടിയാണ് ഇത് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഇതിന്റെ പിന്നിൽ ആരാണെങ്കിലും ഇത് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വന്നിടത്തേക്ക് തന്നെ തിരിച്ചു പോകാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് ചേട്ടൻ വിചാരിക്കണ്ട. നിങ്ങളെ രക്ഷിക്കാൻ ഇന്ന് PK രാംദാസ് ഇല്ല.
ഇതിനു മുമ്പ് എന്നോടൊരാൾ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്,
ये जतिन नहीं है.
Probably not.
तू साला जानता है किससे पंगा ले रहा है?
जानता हूं, बलराज.
This is where you want to analyze their face expressions.
പറയുന്ന നിബന്ധനകളോടെ വന്നാൽ അവനുമായി ഞങ്ങൾ ബാക്കി വെച്ചൊരു കണക്ക് അവിടെ വെച്ച് തീർക്കാമെന്ന്.
So now the rest is up to you guys. What are you gonna do?
സയ്യിദ്, 23 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് ഞാൻ നിനക്കൊരു വാക്ക് തന്നു. സമയമായി. ആജാ.
So this is where everything comes full circle. I mess with that. Yeah, I think the start of this movie was very, very good, bro, with that.
यहूदियों की तबाही, हिंदुस्तान की तबाही. अल्लाहू अकबर, अल्लाहू अकबर, अल्लाहू अकबर, अल्लाहू अकबर, अल्लाहू अकबर.
Crazy. This right here reminds me of a scene from Maze Runner 2, I think it is. Well shot! How do you even... That's crazy. That's awesome. That's actually awesome.
Abraham. Qureshi Abraham. Zaid Masood.
I really enjoyed that. I think that's quite beautiful. It's quite beautifully done. I'll say it again, man. I think this movie has elevated itself a lot over the past, like, 25-30 minutes.
बदला से जो खुश वही इंसान.
Again, it's just phenomenal quotes. Really. Just pulling up with the car army, bro. It's just all in the same one. That goes hard. I like that. That does look visually pleasing. Dude kind of said like back where it all started.
मुन्ना,
Oh, he's getting... Oh my god, bro.
मुन्ना.
मेरे पास मत आइएगा.
Oh my god. Yo, bro got turned into stew. I don't think there's any chance that he survived this. What the fuck? That's wild.
तू कौन है रे मदर? साले बहरा का चेहरा दिखा.
Holy, bro. That's wild. That was sick. I love it.
याद है ये जगह?
कौन है बे तू?
साला तू है कौन?
तेरी तकदीर।
उड़ा दे इस हरामजादे को।
He's really got the greatest shooters on his team. They don't miss. And that is what you call the trap. I was just waiting for him to come. Revenge is a bitch. And so are you.
ഈ നിമിഷം എനിക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ തീർക്കാം. ബാക്കി വെച്ചത് നിനക്ക് വേണ്ടിയാണ്.
बलदेव मेरा है भाईजान.
और बदला हमारा.
Let's go. Why aren't the snipers just keep on shooting though? Like, shouldn't the snipers just kind of take them out? Okay, they don't need any help.
सालों से जो कैदी था फूट के से जाओ तब हो जाओ.
Yeah, that's fucking badass, bro. Bro, they even got the teamwork on point. Synchronizing. See, the snipers was just like, ah, you guys have fun. We'll just sit back and watch. Honestly, shout out to the stunt people. Oh my god! Double kill. I thought he actually might just have. Jesus. Yeah. That's a tough day for these guys. And also the last day. So how will those guys like keep on like getting back up after this ass beating? Stay down. That's brain damage. Finish it. Oh, he's finished. That's when you know you're beaten. I think he knows that. What?
मरने से पहले ये तो बता
तू है कौन रे मलबारी?
सईद अली अहमद मसूद, मलबारी नहीं, हिंदुस्तानी.
Obviously, he's gotta be the one finishing it. Yeah. Game over. That was sick. That was f***ing badass. God damn. That was wild. That was actually wild. What do you even do as a police officer in a situation like this? You just stand there, right?
Right. Dubai risky aanu. Vaya Colombo noke. I don't care what you do. Do something.
क्या है?
Everybody is just dying. Tough day to be in the political world. Okay. That looks fun. Have a good swim trying to get home. Come on.
IUF-ലേക്ക് ഉപാധികളില്ലാതെ മടങ്ങിപ്പോയി. പ്രിയയ്ക്ക് എല്ലാ പിന്തുണയും നൽകി അനുസരണയുള്ള ഒരു പാർട്ടി പ്രവർത്തകനും PKRന്റെ മകനുമായി മാത്രം ജീവിക്കാം.
Or
2. വലിയ തിന്മകളിലേക്ക് വീണ്ടും വഴിതെറ്റി ബിമൽ നായരെയും ബൽദേവിനെയും പോലെ വിവാദമായ ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ട് പേജ് വാർത്തയായി അവസാനിക്കാം.
I know which one I'd choose.
The decision is yours.
So that means number 1. Wait, how are these guys gonna get back now? There's only one helicopter. Guess it'll have to come back.
Boris.
Oh yeah, of course. We've got a board.
Boogle cartel. You took on the Shen Triad.
And that is how the 3rd movie is gonna go.
Robert was our man. A mole for a mole.
But he's not gonna be in it.
And Kabuga was our brother. A brother for a brother.
Neither is he.
So tell me, who am I speaking to?
Oh, no way. No way. No way. The man himself.
Abraham. Qureshi. Abraham.
Oh, that's sick, bro. I didn't know he was. Yeah, I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for that. Oh, that's sick. Come and get it.
Vada.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy, bro. The 3rd one gonna be crazy, though. 3rd one is gonna be crazy. So it's review time. It's yapping time. I actually genuinely have so much to say about this movie right here because I think there is so much good, but also so much bad about this movie. So I want to start off by saying, I think we're gonna go, I don't know, we're just gonna go all over the place in terms of review, man. I want to say before we even get into the review, the first movie, Lucifer, or L1, whatever we want to call it, I ended up giving that movie a 7 to a 7.5 in that realm. So just for argument's sake, let's say I gave it a 7, right? But for this movie right here, I'm gonna give you the 1 to 10 a little later because I kind of want to explain myself first, and I actually have a hard time figuring out exactly what number I want to give this movie. But I think that the start of the movie, and I'm gonna say was about the first 20 minutes, with all of the backstory going on, with like the kid dying and everything like that, I thought that was absolutely phenomenal. I really genuinely enjoyed that backstory, and I feel like it leads very well into the ending of the movie right here, of everything coming into full circle. So in terms of that, I thought that was absolutely freaking phenomenal. I think the music and the cinematography in this movie is absolutely amazing. I think that Mohanlal's dialogue is awesome in so many moments, so many great quotes, so many good things to say about that. I think that the climax itself, let's just say, actually just the last like 50 minutes of this movie to an hour, I thought was absolutely freaking phenomenal. I would even go as far as to say I think that the last 50 minutes of this movie is a 10 out of 10. But you gotta take a movie for its entirety, and that's where the issue starts coming in for me. I think after the first 20 minutes until the last 50 minutes, I think this movie is an absolute snooze fest. I think it is boring. I think it feels pointless. It feels out of touch and everything like that. And to that extent, I would give the movie a 2-star. I just really think that this movie suffers from having to be 3 hours long. I don't exactly know why all movies always have to hit that about 3 hours mark. I think that's really a bad decision a lot of times because it really ends up dragging the movie out. I think this movie right here, for me personally, could have been incredible had this movie been 2 hours, maybe 2:10 at max. I think that's like even probably dragging it a bit. But like, let's just say this movie was 2 hours. I think that if this movie was 2 hours, I would have probably ended up giving it like a 9 out of 10, I think. Obviously, you can't really tell because you never know what the version of the movie would have been. But I think that there's so much in this movie that should have been cut out that just didn't really have any place, and it was just kind of dragging just to drag to stretch it out to a 3 hours movie, which is completely unnecessary. But that's where it gets tough for me to figuring out exactly what I would want to rate this movie. And the girl that we saw, like her, I can't remember her name if I'm being honest, but I think that she was just absolutely freaking phenomenal. She was my absolute favorite character in the movie. I think she did freaking great, the way she carries herself and just everything about that, man. I thought she was an absolute freaking badass, man. And then obviously Steven, Mohanlal, whatever you want to go with, awesome character. Like I've already said, phenomenal dialogue and everything like that. And having the whole story end up with like the start towards the end with like the revenge and everything like that, I really did enjoy, man. So I definitely think it's a really hard thing to figure out exactly what I would want to rate this movie. So like, again, like I said, I think the last about hour or so is really freaking good. First 20 minutes I think is really solid, but I think that in between that, it really just isn't that great, bro. So if I were to like give you a 1 to 10 rating, which I think is almost impossible because it has so many different aspects to it in comparison to this movie, but I'll probably give it like a 5.5. I don't think I would ever personally rewatch this movie, and if I did, I would probably only like watch the last hour of the movie just because I feel like that part in between is just unbelievably boring. Which is quite unfortunate because I do really genuinely like the ending. Like I said, I think the ending right here, the last hour, is a 10 out of 10, bro. But that simply just does not make up for a even longer part in the middle just not being what I would want to see and just not really like impressing me whatsoever, man. So I think I'm gonna give it like a 5.5, maybe a 6 if I'm being generous. And that's really due to like the ending being so phenomenal, man. Because if it kept going the way that it went throughout the middle of the movie, I'd have probably ended up saying that this movie is like a 2 or 3 out of 10, right? But I do think the ending really does pick it up, really does some good stuff. I really like the fight scenes, especially towards the ends. I think I even like the fight scenes throughout the entire movie, man. Like the forest chase scene and everything like that. I do think that was like good stuff, and it does like help pick the movie up a bit. But like as an overall feel, I do think there's a lot of stuff that I've just were kind of disappointed in. But yeah, I think overall for this movie right here, I'd give it like a 5.5. Yeah, but I really genuinely am actually very curious for the third one. I'm actually like extremely excited for the third one, man. I think this third one has a lot of potential. I think it could be really freaking cool. I actually genuinely can't wait to see what the third one is gonna do, man. And that was just called the beginning, which means that we're probably gonna extend out, and they have at least 2 more movies coming, if I were to guess. I don't know, haven't read up on any of that, but yeah, I'm expecting a lot more to come, man. But yeah, I think this movie would have been phenomenal had it been 2 hours long. Phenomenal ending, really solid start, but overall just had that part that just really disappointed me, man. But let me know what you thought about the movie. Make sure to hit a like button, hit the subscribe button. If you joined the Patreon, thank you so much. And let me know in the comments as well, what did you rate the movie from a 1 to 10, and maybe give me like a couple of reasonings why you thought that way. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you disagree with me. I would love to know. Either, like, if you didn't agree with me whatsoever, please do let me know and tell me what you think that I was wrong about and maybe what I was right about, man. But yeah, let me know which movie I should react to next as well, man. Gonna do a lot more movie reactions, so it's gonna be fun, man. But thank you so much, and I can't wait for L3, bro. I think that one has crazy potential.